Last video of the month. Let's get to it. Hello, welcome back to my corner of the internet. As you guys can see from the title, today we are doing our first update of whole collection Project Pan. If you have not seen my intro video to this, I would highly recommend checking it out because I'm doing it a specific way that forms and suits my needs, especially this summer season. So I just suggest if you want to play catch up or understand it, either check out that video. I will always have my rules down in the description box as well. So I have my 5 products here. So we're gonna go through them and then we're gonna pick our new products. All right, so first and foremost, I randomly did this one. This is the Maybelline Super Stay Vinyl Ink in the color Cheeky. This is so beautiful. I already enjoyed these, but I really put these to the test, and I wore this one time to church. I wore this one time out to a dinner. So the goal of this is 5 uses, and everything got 5 uses and then some. So I really enjoyed this, and it's reminding me to pull out the other colors that I do have. This isn't your typical liquid lipstick formula. It stays put like a liquid lipstick, but it's so comfortable throughout the day. I had no problem keeping this on, my lips drying out, or even when I was eating. This just stayed put so beautifully. So I'm very happy that I brought this in as my choice of liquid lipstick. Then we had our Maybelline Silver Drip. This is a cream shadow, and this was beautiful. I would just grab a little bit with my finger and then dab it on my eyelids with almost every look, and it just turned out to be so beautiful. Anytime I had a look that just needed some little pizzazz, this was perfect. Even as an inner corner highlight, because it is a liquid, it really adhered to my eyelids and it stayed put. It always elevated my look and I really liked it. This is why I like these kind of stuff. So I used that 5 times. Then my L'Oreal Dewy Bright Pink Liquid Blush. I forgot how pigmented these are. The first time I used it, I was having blush blindness. Thank goodness I underpainted because I was able to fix it. But this color is beautiful. I prefer this color when I am in my natural state, not necessarily now that I'm starting to develop a tan. I'm more into the corals, I'm more into the peaches, I'm more into the burnt oranges kind of colors. So I'm happy that I got my 5 uses out of this and was able to use it more. But this is something that I would use more in the springtime or in the wintertime. But I did get my 5 uses out of it, and these are worth every penny, you guys. If you were to find these on sale or get them at Walmart or use your CVS bucks, these are really, really good liquid blushes. And I'm not such a big fan of liquid blushes versus cream. So for me to say that, that's really good. Then we had our Mally Shadow Stick in Saddle Shimmer. So this one I got my uses. I mainly use this one as an outer V kind of deepening out shade. This is a product that I want to finish off at the end of the year anyway. So I got more uses out of it. And now that it is shadow stick season, this is coming more in handy. And it does last on my oily lids in the summer. So I'm going to be pulling this out more just naturally because I do want to finish this off by the end of the year. So this got 5 uses. And last but not least was my Hard Candy Halo. This was perfect as a base. So what I would do is I would do my whole entire eye look, and then I would bring this in the inner corner part, kind of like a very soft, subtle carving out of my lid, to then prep it to either put this on top of it or put the shadow stick over or put any other shadow over it. This was perfect. And this formula is so good for oily lids. I loved it. It was so easy to use because it's a paddle. So all I did was just put it on there and then grab my brush and really use it to carve out. And it's not a very stark color against my skin tone, that it allowed me to have the very soft and subtle precision kind of eye look. I even wore this one time just on its own like that, and it really looked beautiful. It gave me this soft matte look. I loved it a lot. So I am actually happy that I got these in PR and I got to use this again because it just made me fall back in love with this form. All right, so now I have my little wheel here. One of you guys had commented if I could leave my list of categories that I have of my makeup. I will be more than happy to do that. I forgot to do it last time, but I'm telling myself and telling you guys that I will be doing that so I can remind myself while I'm editing this video to have it down in my description box. And if it's too long, I'll just pin a comment because I don't know how many characteristics I have left to put in my description box. So I'll do that, but I promise I have all of my categories here. This also coincides with my app that I have that I use to really have all of my makeup items in there. It's the Glow in Me app. I have every single item that I own in that app, and that's where I got my list. Just in case you're wondering, I didn't make it up on my own. It's an app that allows me to be able to keep all of my stuff, photos, and any kind of information I need for each product in there. And it works out wonderfully. If I'm ever out and I think I don't have something, I literally go into the app and just shop my own stash. But anyway, we're here for this. So we're gonna roll in 5 new categories. The whole point of this is just to keep re-rolling and enjoying this. So that's what we're gonna do. So let's go on to the first one. Lip gloss. Perfect timing because I just finished one. Awesome. All right, that's the first one. Cream eyeshadow. Okay. All right, I got you. Next up. Liquid highlighter. Perfect. Yes, 2 more. Cream highlighter. So now I have a liquid highlighter and a cream highlighter. Okay, last one. Cream blush. Okay, so as you know, I have the option of seeing my history. So here we are. We have cream blush, cream highlighter, liquid highlighter, cream eyeshadow, and a lip gloss. All right, you guys, so I am going to go ahead and pull all these items out, and I'll share with you guys what it is that we're working on for the month of July. All right, so let's get to it. The first thing that I rolled in was a lip gloss. So for that, I am bringing in this Too Faced Pillow Balm Lip Treatment. Again, everything is 5 uses in this project pan. So I'm gonna use this 5 times. I'm pretty sure I can reach that now that I need a new lip gloss anyway to be using every day. Then a cream eyeshadow. So I decided to bring another shadow stick, and I kept debating between a few different shades, but I wanted something that wasn't going to overpower my look. Because the month of July and August, I am going to challenge myself to use my bold and colorful lipsticks like today. So I'm gonna be using more subtle eye looks, and that's fine with me. So I brought this one in. This is the Half Magic Sparkle Stick in the color Beige Mystique. So this one I feel like I could just use on top of any shade or even sheer it out to make it look like this beautiful glossy look on my eyes without it having to compete with my lips. So that's why I'm bringing this one in, and I'm excited to use that one because that is looking gorgeous. Look at that thing. Yeah. All right. Then it's a liquid highlighter. Funny enough, I challenged myself to be able to finish this off this summer. So I've already started to use it. This is something that I'm mixing in with my lotion. I have it on today. I don't know if you could see that slight glow that I have going on. So this is the Say Glowy Super Gel in Star Glow. 5 uses on this, but I'm pretty sure I'll finish this off. Like I said to you guys, these projects are for me to just rotate throughout my collection. And if I finish something off, awesome, but the goal is 5 uses. So 5 uses this will get, and I'm pretty sure by the time you see this again, this is gonna be mostly done, and I'm okay with that. Then we had a cream highlighter. So truthfully and honestly, I have cream highlighters that I'm using in my Pan That Face palette. So I had to pick something that wasn't gonna compete with that because I'm already using something. So I am bringing in this MAC Bounce and Gleam highlighter in Butter Gleam. I feel like this is going to be a great one for the summertime where I can kind of top it off on my cheeks. So I think this is gonna be perfect. So 5 uses on this one. And you guys know I love this kind of formula. So this is going to be amazing. This was limited edition from this holiday season, but I love it. And I'm so happy that I finally got something in that formula. Then last but not least was a cream blush. Now this was difficult because automatically I wanted to pick a burnt terracotta bronzy kind of blush. You guys know that is my jam, but I want to challenge myself because I kind of neglect this one and I really want to really get use out of it. So I'm bringing in this little mini. This is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin in Red Velvet. So I've only used this a handful of times. See how bright this is? The beauty of this is that it's going to stand out, but I can sheer it out where it's gonna look really pretty on the cheeks. And I feel like it's gonna go really nice with a lot of my bold lips choices. So we're gonna do 5 uses on this. I am challenging myself with this, you guys. I had a feeling that something was gonna come out where I was gonna need something bold, and I can actually use this on my lips as well. So if I choose that day to wear this on my lips, that's another use as well. So I'm challenging myself. This formula works beautiful in the summer. So I kind of feel like if I were to place this on my cheeks, it would look really nice. Like, I'm gonna have to blend that out, but you guys know what I'm talking about. You guys know what I'm talking about. All right, you guys, so let's recap. We brought in a Too Faced lip treatment, this Half Magic shadow stick, my Say Star Glow highlighter, my cream highlighter by MAC, and then my red cream blush by Danessa Myricks. Completely different from last time. Last time I had a blush, liquid eyeshadow, a liquid lipstick, a cream, and then another liquid standard eyeshadow that didn't have glitter. So I like the fact that this rotation doesn't repeat, or I completely come out with something new. It's a lot of fun. I'm enjoying this, and I'm pulling out products that I'm challenging myself with, or I want to get more use out of and really enjoy. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think for the month of July, it was the perfect kind of products, because these kind of products I can even use on a bare face and just give myself like pinpointed glowiness, like in the inner corner, a simple lip gloss, a flush to the cheeks, where I'm not doing a full face of makeup, but at least all these products will get used if I don't use makeup all the time throughout the month of July. Guys, as I'm speaking, today's the last day before the heat wave hits us. So I have a feeling the next few days I will not be wearing much makeup, because I'm going to be in a body of water. We are planning a beach trip already, 2 actually this week. So we're going to the beach twice. We're going to be in the pool. So I am planning on prepping myself, because I know that I'm going to have very little bit of makeup time in July, but I am full force embracing it. I cannot wait. All right, guys, that's all that I have. Thank you guys so much for watching. May God bless you always. I will catch you guys in the next video.